As dog owners, it's natural to think our furry companions experience emotions and reactions just like we do. We often find ourselves encouraging them to take part in activities that may not be second nature to them, whether that's dressing them up in adorable outfits, teaching them to offer a paw for a handshake, or hoping they'll display perfect manners when we have company over. Alongside these expectations, we also tend to assume that our dogs love being kissed and hugged as much as we enjoy giving them that kind of affection. But have you ever stopped to consider if your dog truly gets what a kiss means, or if they actually enjoy it? What if your dog isn't as comfortable with being kissed as you might think? In this video, we're going to dive into what's really going on in a dog's mind when it comes to kisses and hugs, and how they interpret these expressions of affection. Do dogs enjoy being kissed? To really understand this, we should take a moment to reflect on the unique and powerful bond that exists between humans and dogs. For many of us, our dogs aren't just pets, they're cherished members of the family. And just like we do with our human loved ones, we often express our affection for them through physical gestures such as hugs and kisses. However, it's important to remember that dogs have their own distinct methods of communication and ways of showing love. So when we lean in to plant a kiss on them, what does that action actually mean from their perspective? Is it something they enjoy, or is it something that confuses or even unsettles them? Understanding this can help us better connect with our furry friends in a way that respects their natural instincts. From a dog's point of view, a kiss is not a familiar or natural way of communicating. In the canine world, affection and social bonds are usually expressed through body language, facial cues, and a variety of sounds. The closeness involved in a kiss, especially when a human's face is directly in theirs, can actually be quite overwhelming for a dog. This kind of intimacy isn't something they naturally understand or might even feel comfortable with. Dogs rely heavily on their sense of smell and spatial awareness to navigate their environment and interactions. So when we lean in for a kiss, it can disrupt these vital senses, intruding on their personal space in a way that's unfamiliar to them. This can sometimes result in feelings of anxiety or discomfort, as they may struggle to process what's happening. When you kiss your dog, they might not instantly understand what this gesture signifies. A kiss is quite different from their natural way of communicating, so it can be a bit puzzling for them at first. However, some dogs do learn to associate kisses with affection, particularly when these gestures are regularly accompanied by positive experiences like gentle petting or the occasional treat. Over time, these dogs may start to interpret a kiss as a sign of love and respond to it in a similar affectionate manner. That being said, it's important to realize that not every dog will become comfortable with or fully understand the gesture of a kiss. For many dogs, having a human face so close to theirs can feel unsettling or even intimidating. This is especially true for dogs that aren't used to close physical contact or those with a naturally shy or anxious disposition. It's essential to recognize and respect your dog's comfort levels in these situations. By observing how your dog responds when you try to kiss them, you can gain valuable insights into their feelings. Some signs that your dog may be uncomfortable include turning their head away, stiffening their body, pinning their ears back, yawning, or showing the whites of their eyes. These behaviors are clear indicators that your dog might not be receptive to this type of affection. If your dog displays any of these signs, it's a good idea to consider other ways to show your love that align better with their preferences and comfort. Showing affection in a manner that aligns with your dog's preferences can manifest in many different ways. To build a truly strong and loving bond, it's essential to understand what makes your dog feel happy and comfortable. One of the most meaningful ways to express your care is by spending quality time together. This can take various forms, from relaxing side by side on the couch to engaging in playful activities in the yard, or simply enjoying a quiet evening together. Dogs often find great joy in these shared moments, as they provide them with a sense of closeness and belonging. Feeling like they're an integral part of the family can be incredibly fulfilling for them. It's not just about the specific activities, but about creating experiences that reinforce their sense of being cherished and loved. Engaging in physical activities is another fantastic way to deepen your connection with your dog. Whether it's going for a walk, hitting the trails on a hike, or having a fun run in the park, these activities are not only enjoyable but also beneficial for their overall health. Playtime and training sessions are equally valuable, as they keep your dog's mind engaged and provide opportunities for positive interaction. Whether you're teaching them a new trick or playing their favorite game, these shared experiences help build trust and strengthen your bond. They offer a chance to connect on a deeper level, making the relationship between you and your dog even more rewarding. Paying attention to your dog's nonverbal signals is just as crucial. When your dog leans against you, it's a clear expression of their trust and affection. A gentle stroke or a few soothing words in response can show them that you recognize and appreciate their gesture. Giving your focused attention is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to convey your love. Just being present, gently petting their fur, or even chatting with them about your day can make your dog feel deeply valued and secure. These small, everyday interactions play a significant role in reinforcing the bond between you and your furry companion. So, even if your dog isn't a big fan of kisses and hugs, there are plenty of other ways to express your affection. The trick is to find out what they truly enjoy and make those activities a regular part of your time together. By doing this, you're not only demonstrating how much you care, but also helping to create a joyful and fulfilling life for both you and your dog. Are dog licks just like kisses? For some dogs, a human's kiss or hug isn't just something they put up with, it's something they actually enjoy. These dogs often have outgoing and affectionate personalities and have built a strong bond of trust and comfort with their owners. When a dog truly appreciates this kind of physical affection, they'll express it through their body language and behavior. You might see them leaning into you, wagging their tail, or even giving you a gentle lick in return as a sign of their enjoyment and affection. When your dog licks you, many people might interpret it as a sort of doggy kiss, but there's actually a range of reasons behind this behavior, and not all of them are purely about showing affection. Although one of the main reasons dogs lick is indeed to express love, the practice is more nuanced than it seems at first glance. This behavior has its roots in early puppyhood. For instance, puppies lick their mothers as a way to greet her and to stimulate her to regurgitate food for them to eat. While this might sound unappealing from a human perspective, it's a natural and instinctive way for puppies to receive nourishment. Therefore, if your dog licks you while you're eating, it might be an expression of affection, but it could also be tied to this ingrained instinct from their early development. Dogs also lick as a response to nervousness or stress, much like people might bite their nails. If you notice your dog licking excessively, especially if they're licking themselves or even the air, it could be an indication of anxiety. Additionally, dogs use their noses and tongues to explore their surroundings. So if you have a new scent on you, your dog might lick you to learn more about where you've been or what you've eaten. This type of licking often happens after you've had a meal or come into contact with unfamiliar odors. Teaching your dog to give kisses. If you have the opportunity, introducing kisses and cuddles to your dog while they're still a puppy is highly beneficial. Early exposure to these affectionate gestures helps your puppy become familiar with them and teaches them to feel comfortable with being handled, which is a crucial part of their social development. This early introduction not only helps your puppy adjust to kisses and cuddles, but also plays a significant role in their overall socialization, making them more adaptable and confident around people. Starting this process when they're young can also greatly enhance the bond between you and your dog. As they grow, they'll come to associate these gestures with love and affection, which can deepen your relationship and make interactions more meaningful. By the time your dog matures, they will have already learned that kisses are a form of affection, making them more likely to respond positively to these expressions of love and reinforcing the strong emotional connection between you. However, not everyone has the opportunity to start this process during puppyhood. For example, if you've adopted an older dog, you'll need to introduce these affectionate gestures later in their life. This can be especially challenging if you've taken in a rescue or an abused dog, as they might have trust issues or fear of close contact. In these situations, it's essential to approach the process with patience and understanding. Gradually building their trust is key. Slowly integrating kisses and cuddles into your routine can be a gentle and reassuring way to help them feel secure and loved. Over time, this consistent and patient approach can help them become more comfortable with these expressions of affection. If you want to teach your dog to give you a kiss, the process is quite simple. Start by holding a treat in your hand and encouraging your dog to lick the hand with the treat. As they begin to understand, introduce a cue word like kisses. to help them link the word with the action of licking your hand. You can also teach your dog to give a kiss or gently bump your nose by holding a treat near your face and using the same method. As your dog becomes more accustomed to this routine, you can gradually phase out the treats and use just the word kisses to prompt the behavior. This approach is an easy and effective way to train your dog to give you a kiss on command. And that's it. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.